Chris Paul is a point god.
5-team. Alley-oop. Whammy with the one hit.
Chris Paul is an absolute legend returning home.
Paul behind the back.
And now this Clippers team is absolutely stacked. James Harden.
Back with 10 to shoot. Wi-Fi Mobley. Razzle dazzle.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi for the win. Yes!
Bradley Beal. They're good. They're going to be very, very, very good. And Chris Paul has officially came home. And I know you're saying, oh, it's his 21st season. He's old. He's unk. Listen, Chris Paul in a Clippers uniform turns back the clock at least 6 years.
It was just announced yesterday that you signed with the Los Angeles Clippers, marking your return to the team where you were a 5-time All-Star.
6 years, okay? He instantly becomes younger and will return to that Lob City threat that the Clippers used to be. It might not be lobs anymore because Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan are gone, but it will be amazing, beautiful feeds to great players. The Clippers team is insanely good, filled with scoring, love, talent. That's a lot already, okay? That's a lot.
Welcome back. Welcome home. Welcome home.
CP3 is a 12-time NBA All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 9-time All-NBA defensive team selection, 5 season leading in assists, and 6 seasons leading in steals. What more do you want? What more could you possibly ask for? He ranks second all-time in both assists and steals, only behind John Stockton. Yet the narrative often reduces him to a CP no rings, CP 0 rings. He sucks. He's annoying. Everyone hates him. Bad teammate. Sure, he does seem a bit annoying. I can see why people would not like him on the court. I mean, he literally gets in fights with everyone all the time. But CP3 is the NBA's highest offensive rating guard ever. So, as they say in the real world, facts, stats don't care about your feelings, okay? CP3 has the stats to back up almost every criticism possible, except the no championship. Sure, that's not good. But everything else is there. Now, he's had some pretty peak performances. 2008, with the New Orleans Pelicans, he led the Hornets to a franchise 56 wins, the best their franchise has ever done, second seed in the West. Yes, this is the New Orleans Hornets, had 56 wins. You'll most likely never see that again. Only Chris Paul could do that. Maybe LeBron and MJ too, but aside from that. And Houston, 2018, team set a franchise win, 65 wins, almost beat the Golden State Warriors in the finals, but he got hurt. They were this close to beating that overpowered Warriors team until CP3 got hurt. And then how about the Suns? 2021, yeah, they reached the NBA Finals, averaged 16 points per game, 8 assists, and reset Phoenix as contenders. Again, the Phoenix Suns went to the finals. That's a lot for Phoenix. They haven't been good in at least a decade. So Chris Paul has some sort of great effect, okay? He ranked in the top 3 in playoff PER twice in the last 3 postseasons. Even without a ring, his playoff pedigree is undeniable, okay? Yeah, he doesn't have a ring. Okay, I get it. But Chris Paul is still one of the legends. He is Chris Paul, the point god. Now, in terms of leadership, critics call him hard to play with. NBA teammates call him hard to play with because he expects perfection, okay? When I am making a YouTube video, I will get mad at people who try to help me with it saying, you dumbass, don't put that there, or don't put that clip there, or this script sucks, or that's not funny, don't put that in. I expect perfection because it's something I love to do. It's my favorite thing to do. So Chris Paul, he's so competitive and wants to win so badly that, yeah, his leadership turns into a dictator and he gets pissed. But that's just how passionate he is about sports and winning games. Not championships, obviously. Sorry. Also, this is Sip of Sports, so please get your coffee, whatever you're sipping with us, and drink. Here we go. He's known for holding teammates accountable, demanding effort, and, taking charge of the room when people slack traits, effort, and just don't care as much as he does, okay? You ever building a Lego set with a friend and they just are putting the pieces together but not really doing anything? They're just oh, this is a cool color. But you're the one building it, holding open the instructions, and they're doing nothing. That's how Chris Paul feels sometimes. He is the orchestrator trying to get people involved to actually help with the goal of winning games, okay? He was also the NBA Players Association president. He He wasn't a follower. He was a leader. Okay. So they elected him. So that wasn't anyone's choice but the player. So obviously he has some good trait about being a leader. So you know what? Let's calm down on the Chris Paul. He's not a leader. Chris Paul sucks. He's a dictator. Okay. Let's calm down. Now, numbers don't lie. Career averages over 20 seasons, 17 points per game, 9 assists, almost 2 steals. Mwah. What more do you want from a pass first point guard? That's perfectly good. He's perfectly fine with me. Okay. He's one of only 4 players with 20,000 plus points, 10,000 plus assists, and just joined LeBron in that little category of 4. Fantastic 4. Okay. He led the NBA in assists 5 times, steals 6 times, number 2 all time in both categories. I'm sorry, but Chris Paul he's every like short little stubby kid's dream. Okay. When I was extremely fat and as short as I am now, I wanted to be Chris Paul because I'm like, okay, he's not like the most slim. He's got a little bit of a dump truck. Okay. He's a little bit dumpy, smaller, and still dominates because he's so feisty, smart, a tactician. Okay. One of the smartest NBA players I've ever seen. He has the competitiveness. Every kid who never grew in height always wanted to be like Chris Paul. Me, the fat, small kid. I tried. Didn't work out very well because I don't have that grit like he did, the competitiveness, okay? The Clippers are going to be extremely good with Chris Paul at the helm, him at the top, passing it over to James Harden. James Harden does a little bit of the, in between, maybe a little travel step back 3, whatever. Kawhi Leonard to the right side. Here you go, Kawhi. Do some robot stuff, whatever you do, put the ball in the hole. Bradley Beal, I hope you come off the bench. Bradley Beal should come off the bench, be the perfect 6th man. But him and Chris Paul would be a great pop out, shoot the 3. Chris Paul to Bradley Beal, I see that. And then a pick and roll with Zubac and John Collins. That's 2 lob threats. This team's gonna be very good. This team's gonna be very, very good. All right. Now let's add some more value to your day. The entrepreneurship sip of the day. Let's combine sports and business. Now, please sip with us. In business and life, ring chasers are often seen as successful, but real leaders build systems. CP3 built teams, okay? He raised rookies, elevated franchises. It wasn't flashy, but it was sustainable. That's true legacy, okay? You didn't see him really going to super teams, okay? He's not like the 5th piece until now, maybe, but the Clippers aren't really a super team. They never will be because of the Clippers, but he's also 40. But throughout his entire career, did you ever really see Chris Paul just go, I want to go to the best team right now and just pass, sit back, let me win a championship? No. In every team he's been to, he's been the top 1 or top 2 reason as to why they were very successful. He never took 10 steps back and let someone else cook and just was the passer, shut up and pass. Never did that, okay? Build your own legacy by being valuable to your team, to your business. Never just jump ship, okay? Now, in the decaf debate, ESPN would argue that Chris Paul isn't a top point guard ever, can never be because he has no ring. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know ring culture was so important to you, ESPN, with your stupid decaf debate. I don't care. Ring or no ring, Chris Paul is a top 3 point guard ever. I'm sorry. He is. He embodies what a point guard should be and gives people like me that are short, little stubby, hope. Thank you, Chris Paul. Thank you so much for watching. Chosen Sports is at war versus ESPN, and we are fighting every single day to be bigger than them. So please, please subscribe and support our channel every day. It means a lot. And if you want to talk with us every day and join the war officially, please join our company group chat. The link to join the group chat is in the bio of this YouTube channel, and it can also be found in the description of this video.